I am verbally unspoken.
I'm Pat.
And I am invincible.
And this is Y2.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 4 Degrees of Black. You all know who we are, and you know who we be. Shout out to Drama Dupree. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest, and it's something that we wanted to do in the new year, where we bring you a special guest once a month in addition with the 4 Degrees of Black. Now, it just so happens that Mike is on his way to South Africa. In fact, he's on a plane right now. He's probably flying over at the Atlantic, looking back, wishing he was on here with us. Because tonight, you have seen him on 2020. You have seen him on YouTube, better known as the Tube of You. You probably done seen him on CNN, but I'm for sure that you've seen him in Sizzle on Blog, on Blog TV. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome to 4 Degrees of Black, Kevin the Scorpion Show himself.
What's going on, everybody?
So, Kevin, we want to welcome you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule and joining us. And we're going to get right down to the nitty gritty.
Yes.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I've been watching the news, as a lot of people have, and we put a lot of blame on a lot of people and a lot of things. Tonight, I want to hear from the 4 Degrees of Black, well, the three of us, and Kevin, who do you blame for what and why? I'm going to start it off, and normally we don't do it like that, but I want to give you an example so we can go from there.
Okay.
We have a lot of things that's going wrong in the United States, and I even look at even our community, and when I say our community, you look at it, whatever community you fit in. I blame the church. This is why I blame the church. Because the church was the entity from back when our parents and grandparents were. They were the people who the community was comprised of. And the church no longer is the church. It's turned into a big business where it's all about money. So I blame the church for losing its true identity and becoming this Fortune 500 company, if you will. That's what I mean by who do you blame. So, gentlemen, I'm going to start with Watu. Who do you blame and why?
Damn, you gonna put me on the spot?
I'm going to put you on the spot. Now, hold on.
I'm sitting here trying to think. Like,
Hold on. I'm going to give you 1 second while you do that. After everybody says who they blame and why, the rest of us are going to come back and challenge you while we agree or disagree with you on that.
Oh, wow.
Can we go to someone else? I really need to think about this one.
When you say who do we blame, you're talking about as far as
Whatever problem that you may see. You may think that education may be a problem. So you may say the parents are to blame. Or you may say the teachers are to blame.
I can start if it's okay.
Go ahead, please.
I don't agree with it being the church. I agree with it being the media. I think it's how we look at things on television, how we hear things on radio, how we read things on the internet. I don't think it has anything to do with church. Church is for what your beliefs are in. And, there's not a lot of people that really go get up every Sunday and go to church, especially me. I mean, not to say I haven't been to church in like 2 years. And I don't think it starts with the church. I just think it's how we see things on television and, the media. I blame it on that because times has definitely changed. And, blame it on the media.
Okay.
Okay. I do have a question, Kevin. Blame what on the media?
Blame. I say blame image on the media. You know how people feel like, okay, you have to be pretty. You have your best dress list. You have your worst dress list. People say that, okay, when you're listening to music, it makes you go out and want to do things like club or party or kill people.
And all of that you're saying is influenced by the media. I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a lot of things influenced by media. I just don't think it has to do with the church. There are some churches that's all about money, though.
Right. Well, now we're gonna get into the argument part of it a little bit later after everybody says what their thing is. So, and trust me, when the argument part comes, oh yeah, it's gonna be good. Pat or Watu, are either one of you guys ready to say where the buck stops?
Why have you found anything yet?
No, go ahead.
All right.
I got some more stuff we can blame things on too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say it starts with the parents. I'm really gonna have to say that. And when we get into the argument part, I'll argue against you and Kevin, because I see where you're coming from, but I also can see where, you know, it could be argued. So I'm gonna have to say the parents, and I mean I'm gonna blame the parents for lack of education in some of our youth today. I'm gonna blame the parents for some of these mentalities that these little boys and little girls got running around here, and I'll blame the parents for a lot of behaviors that's being displayed in our schools, if you will.
This is good.
So, yeah,
I feel a real good maybe 3-part video coming later.
No, we not doing 3 parts. Okay, so I guess I figured it out. I figured out which way I wanted to go with this because so many things were coming at me. I think I would want to blame. Hold up, wait a minute. I blame ourselves, and I say that because for so many problems, everybody always wants to point at somebody else for the blame. And I say I blame ourselves because for situations where there are people who don't grow up in the best areas, and people who don't grow up with a silver spoon in their mouths, who feel like the man, quote unquote, is holding them down, I blame them for accepting that and not wanting to try to step outside their box and wanting more. So that's who I blame, and I think the buck should stop there.